What am I here for? Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever found yourself asking, I'm sure I have a purpose. What is it? What is my destiny? What is my life's path? All of these questions that, maybe you don't spend a lot of time pondering, but they come in and out of your consciousness now and again. And at times when you really feel off track, especially, it's like, oh, what is this about? Anyway, that is the topic of today's video, but from a different perspective, because in this video we're going to receive a message from the essence of the yellow rose, and it's going to be focused around this. In some ways, it's not quite what you think, but ultimately this is what it's about. So I'm Jacquelyn Atkins, welcome to my channel. And I've had quite a lot of new subscribers that have joined my channel through the 11/11 series that I just did, where I created 11 videos channeling each day one of the oracles of the rose line. So there are 11 in total. And I was just delighted to see so many new subscribers come to me through that series. So what I'm doing today is going back to a series I'd actually started before I got the memo from the Rose line, like 11 videos, 11 days, which sort of interrupted the series I was doing. And that series was called The Rose Garden. And in that series, I had just created 2 videos. One was a message from the red rose and then a message from the white rose. And I'd asked which rose you would like to hear from. And the yellow rose was definitely got the next most popular vote. And so I've been sitting with the energy of the yellow rose for the last few days just to see what wanted to come through. And I will share the exact message soon, and then we will do a short meditation of bringing in the frequency of that message into our being. But when I thought, well, what's the overall theme here? What will I call the video? And this is what the yellow rose showed me, this idea of, what's my purpose? Because so many of us ask that, and we're on this journey and we're awakening and we're remembering, and we know there is something here that we are supposed to do. Our soul has gone, great, this lifetime, these parents, this culture, these friends, born at this time, because there's something there for us. And so it feels like we're floundering around sometimes going, but what is the thing? So the yellow rose is going to help a little bit with that today. And part of this journey is a remembering of who you are. So as we ask that question externally, what is it? What is my purpose? If at the same time we are on our internal journey, and usually we are, which is what prompts that question, and we are remembering more of our essence, we are healing wounds and trauma that we may hold from this incarnation, other incarnations, and also our family lineage. And this journey is a bit like it's peeling back the layers of an onion, but at the same time I also see it as a rose blossoming open. And each time that something is integrated within you, that rose blossoms open a little more and a little more and a little more. And so that your essence is being revealed more. And there is a point on the journey when you stop looking out there, what is my purpose? What is my path meant to look like? And you reach a point of trust and deep inner knowing. And suddenly it's not out there anymore. The path's not out there. The path's in here. And the way that the yellow rose explained this to me this morning, the phrase that she gave me, was simply that you are here to shine your light. That's it. You are here to shine your light. And the more you are on that journey of reclaiming yourself, of remembering yourself, of integrating those wounds or those shadow aspects, or however you want to look at them, the more your light can shine. And another way of saying to shine your light is to expand in your frequency. And so this is the message from the yellow rose today. Now, something I forgot to say on the other two videos, and I'll say it right now because it's just popped into my mind. These messages from the roses are not necessarily the meaning of the rose. You know, people will, I've actually searched and I noticed that a lot of people will type in, what is the meaning of the red rose? What is the meaning of the yellow rose? I do not put it in a box like that, because the meaning of, say, the yellow rose for you at a certain frequency is going to be different to the meaning of the yellow rose for someone else at a different frequency. It meets your frequency and it reveals something that is appropriate for where you're resonating. So there is not one meaning of a color of the rose. And so this is why I'm calling it a message from the rose, because this message meets you at wherever you are on your journey. It meets you at your current frequency. And you might listen to this video again in 6 months' time, and it's meeting you at a different frequency. So its message then to shine your light could be quite different to what it is right now. Now, this shine your light is very much tuning in and resonant with the solar plexus chakra, which, you know, makes sense. It's yellow. And very often when we are in our power, when we are in our I am energy, the energy of the solar plexus, well, that light that emanates from the solar plexus surrounds all of us, or surrounds ourselves. And so the more you are in that energy, the more you're in that strength, the more you're in that power, the brighter your light shines. And so in our meditation today, the yellow rose is going to be taking us through a journey in our solar plexus to shine. Over the last few years, I've worked a lot with female entrepreneurs who are solopreneurs, who have their own business. And there are two chakras particularly that I noticed where a lot of denser energy was held, where there was a lot of constriction, a lot of hiding. And one is the throat chakra, and the other is the solar plexus chakra. And there is this tendency to dim our light, to not want to stand out, to not want to shine. And as a result of that, we are hiding from our path. We are hiding from our purpose. What if your purpose is simply to shine your light? To be as much of you as you can be. And that is not a destination. That's an ongoing journey. There is constant peeling back. There is constant opening up of the rose. But what if it's that simple? What makes my light shine? What lights me up? What if it's that simple? I was thinking about this in relation to my life at the moment. I am living a peripatetic life at the moment. I'm the traveling rose. I enjoy it so much for the 4 months I have in Europe over the European summer that I've decided to continue doing that when I'm in Australia. And I've just had this beautiful house I've been in here, pet sitting for 3 weeks. I'm leaving here tomorrow and I'm going down to Melbourne to spend time. My son and daughter live down there. We're going camping and we're just hanging out together. Then I'm coming back to Brisbane to do a 1-day workshop there on the New Earth Triple Goddess. By the way, if you're listening to this and you're in Brisbane, there are still 2 places remaining for that. Comment below. And then I am going up to the Sunshine Coast north of Brisbane to hang out with my other daughter. And while I'm doing this, I'm still working. I'll still be creating videos. I'll still be holding my groups. I'll be still organizing my retreats and all the things I do. But I am so nurturing that part of myself that loves to travel, that loves to be on the move, that I feel like my light is shining brighter because I'm living my life in a way that is in alignment with my values of freedom, freedom of movement, freedom of expression. They're my core values. And because I'm living that way now, that's my life. And of course, being with such an amazing tribe and assisting them to step into their light more. So as a result of that, I feel like my light is shining brighter because I'm in full alignment with my values, with who I am, with the way that I'm living my life. And it's not a life for everyone, and it's a life that can be judged, but it's my life. And it's the way that I came here to live at this time. And as a result of that, I have this deep happiness through me. And so my light shines. So it is as simple as, what makes my light shine? What lights me up? What fills me with joy? And am I doing that? And how can I do more of it? Because the more that light shines, the clearer you will be that that is your purpose. So let's go into the meditation now with the yellow rose. So hopefully you are somewhere you can close your eyes, and if not, you might want to return to this later so you can really go inward for this meditation. So closing your eyes, and you might like to place your hands just on your solar plexus area and just send some love from your heart chakra down through your hand chakras into your solar plexus. And then take your focus down to your feet chakras. They're on the balls of your feet. And open those chakras wide. And as you do that, feel the earth energy from below come up into your body. And as that earth energy activates your body, grow your roots down from your feet deep into her. Feel yourself anchored in her, at one with her. And then take a deep breath in. And take that breath right through your body, but especially down to that solar plexus area. And as you breathe out of the solar plexus. Send the energy out from your solar plexus, almost like it's just clearing the channels there a little bit. And then with your next in-breath, breathe into your solar plexus. And then take that energy down to your feet chakras and breathe out of your feet chakras and send your breath down through those roots to the Earth Mother. And when you breathe in again, draw up her energy, draw it up through the roots, draw her energy right up through your body, right up to your crown, and then breathe out of your crown and send your energy, your breath up to the sun. And for your next breath, draw in the energy from the sun, breathing it in through your crown, take it down to your solar plexus, and then breathe out of your solar plexus and send that sun energy, that light, out of your solar plexus. And then find stillness. And now imagine yourself in a rose garden. There are roses all around, every color, every variety. But today it is the yellow rose bush calling you. So just notice, somewhere in that garden, where is the yellow rose bush? It's a vibrant yellow. You feel yourself drawn to it, so walk over to that rose bush. and smell its scent. And then you might choose to stand, you might choose to sit. But there's a rose right in front of you. And you're staring into the center of that rose, from where the petals spiral out. And it's as though there's an energy coming out from that rose. You might see it as a light, you just might feel it as a frequency, and it's surrounding you. And at the same time, it's as though that rose then places itself into your solar plexus area. So it might be sort of projecting an image of itself, or you might feel like the actual rose itself just goes into your solar plexus. The bright yellow rose. Its light is shining brightly. And as that bright yellow rose fills your solar plexus, it's like it is shining light in there. So it's exposing where you've been hiding. And it's integrating those parts. It's not like you have to get bogged down in it. Oh, I've been hiding here, I'm doing this, and start judging yourself. As the yellow rose exposes that, brings it to the light, it integrates that. So just get a sense of the color of your solar plexus. Even though the bright yellow rose is there, generally, how yellow does it look? Is it a paler yellow? Does it feel like the dimmer switch has been turned right down and it's quite a contrast to this bright yellow rose? Does it feel like it's halfway there? Or perhaps it feels like it is shining as brightly as this rose. But even as you realize that, you sense there is probably a little bit more, that you could shine your light a little more. So imagine you have a light switch, a dimmer switch that you turn, and it's connected to your solar plexus. And you are slowly turning that dimmer switch up. And as you turn it up, the rest of your solar plexus starts to get brighter and brighter. It's getting closer to the color of the yellow rose. And as this happens, it is as though a strength comes into your solar plexus. This I am presence that I mentioned before. And you keep slowly turning it up, feeling the effect on your solar plexus. You might become aware as you do this of certain parts of your life or certain things you've done or things you've hidden from. And it's as though by turning this switch up, you're being shown these things. Here is where you've dimmed yourself. Here's where you've put a veil over yourself. But it's okay, just see them and know that as you turn this switch up, bringing this brighter and brighter yellow to your solar plexus, that this is being integrated. These things are being integrated. So now you turn that switch right to the end, and the light is so bright you can hardly see the yellow rose within your chakra, because all of your chakra is emanating this bright yellow light. This is you being all of you. And as this chakra is activated in this way, all of the other chakras are brought into a resonance with it, into a resonance with what is required for them. What frequency do they need to be at for you to fully shine your light? And this light moves from your solar plexus and it surrounds you. So that light that was put over you at the beginning by the rose, now it's become your light. Your whole being is shining. Your heart is filled with joy. I am that I am. This is your path. You came here to shine your light. It is that simple. Let yourself shine the light. Your light. Let yourself be as authentic as you can. Let yourself, allow yourself to be in joy, the joy of being you. However that looks, and however someone else may perceive it or judge it, it doesn't matter. It is your light. You are in charge of how bright it shines. And a part of our evolution into the new earth frequency is to bring our light with us, to shine our light as bright as possible. This is how we expand into this higher consciousness, into this 5D frequency. But you must let your light shine. So as the yellow rose holds you in her energy, encouraging you to shine your light, she gives you a message. How is she asking you to shine your light a little brighter at this time, to turn up that switch a little more? Only you can answer this. I can't answer this for you. You are in control of that switch. You get to choose every moment of every day how bright your light is. So just feeling yourself in that brightness. Feel the sense of empowerment, the strength that you have. Almost like it anchors in as well the will and the warrior energy of the solar plexus chakra. I'm going to follow this path. I'm going to keep shining this light. Nothing is going to dim it. Because the thing is, you do reach a point where you will no longer settle for dimming your light. It's almost impossible. You reach this point where you are shining so much, you know all you can do is to keep shining brighter and brighter. You cannot dim anymore. The switch does not go back. This is your path. This is your purpose. Imagine a world where we are all shining our own light. This is New Earth. Now receive this energy, this activation from the yellow rose directly into your solar plexus chakra. Hidea koyan isustete hundilibuai ane kuta hidiaran esutian haioa kete 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 haioa kudoyan desta. So whenever you see a yellow rose, remember this message: shine your light. Shine your light. You might like to even put a picture of it on your desktop, on your phone, as a reminder that this is how you live your purpose. Thank you for joining me today for the message from the yellow rose. If you'd like a message from another coloured rose, please pop that in the comments below. And also let me know how this message impacted you. What did you get as your insight for what's your next step now to turn up that switch and shine your light a little brighter? Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon.